In the grand symphony of human exchange, each utterance we make is a note that can either strengthen the harmony or cause it to disintegrate. Select your notes with prudence, counsels Epictetus, a philosopher of Stoicism. Firstly, acquire knowledge of the essence of what you wish to convey, and then let your voice be heard. Within the play of life, the man of wisdom frequently chooses to be a spectator, recognizing that words function like keys. Used with care, they can unlock brilliance. Used carelessly, they can slam shut the doors of possibility. He embodies the art of Stoicism, speaking not impulsively but with truth, demonstrating to us that the most profound pronouncements are often delivered in silence. The wise man's silence is a powerful lesson. He speaks only when his words carry more weight than the quietude. For within the halls of Stoicism, the saying goes, "Speak not because you feel obligated, but because your words have the power to transform the obligation into a significant melody." A sage whispers in a world that screams, comprehending that wisdom, much like the sun, requires no roar to be felt. In the stillness of his composure, he imparts the Stoic truth. It's not the volume of our words, but the weight of their silence that truly speaks. We are all too acquainted with those who speak only to garner attention, polluting the air with meaningless chatter to conceal their lack of depth. However, the Stoics of old knew better. They viewed words as weapons, effective only when meticulously aimed and employed purposefully. Furthermore, it is in silence that we can observe, learn, and grasp. Consequently, by speaking less and attentively listening more, your words gain power and substance, compelling others to listen when you do speak. In a world where everyone seems to be talking, but no one is genuinely listening, the ancient Stoics offered a compelling alternative. They instilled in us the understanding that words are not simply sounds, but tools to be wielded sparingly and with impact. In our contemporary world, we are bombarded by ceaseless noise, chatter, and distraction. It's easy to fall into the snare of speaking without thinking, talking just to fill the void. But Stoicism compels us to break free from this pattern, to embrace silence not as emptiness, but as a canvas for deeper comprehension and meaningful connections. Lesson 1. The strength of quiet contemplation. In a realm perpetually echoing with incessant discourse, social media, and endless opinions, the ancient Stoic wisdom of choosing quiet contemplation over frivolous chatter stands as a beacon of fortitude and discernment. A proverb captures this essence: wise people speak only when they have something valuable to contribute, while fools speak because they have to. This principle, steeped in the profound insights of Stoicism, emphasizes the virtue of controlled speech and the importance of thoughtful articulation. The Stoics weren't just philosophers. They were keen observers of human nature. They recognized that the compulsion to fill silence with words often stems from insecurity, a desire to be heard or establish one's presence. Ironically, this constant need to speak can diminish the value of one's words. In a torrent of incessant talk, meaningful dialogue is lost like a murmur in the wind. To cultivate the art of measured speech, one must first embrace the power of observation. Silence is not merely the absence of sound. It's an active state of listening, perceiving, and reflecting. By choosing to speak only when necessary, one becomes a curator of thoughts, not a mere collector. This selective process ensures that when words are spoken, they are potent, impactful, and infused with wisdom. Imagine a scenario in a business meeting or a family gathering. The room is filled with voices, each vying for attention. In contrast, one individual remains silent, their demeanor composed and thoughtful. When this person finally speaks, their words cut through the cacophony, commanding attention and respect. Their speech is not a gushing waterfall, but a well-directed stream, flowing precisely to its intended destination. Silence as a tool for personal growth. The Stoic practice of silence is more than just a communication strategy. It's a tool for personal growth and understanding. In the quietude of non-speech, the mind finds space to explore the depths of its own wisdom. It's in these moments of introspection that one discovers the core principles that guide their thoughts and actions. Furthermore, silence enhances one's ability to understand others. Active listening, a skill often overshadowed by the urge to respond, is a foundation for empathy and deeper interpersonal connections. When one listens more and speaks less, they become attuned to the nuances of conversation, the unspoken emotions, and the underlying concerns that words alone may not convey. To integrate this lesson into daily life, one might start by setting a simple intention each morning, perhaps to observe more and react less, or to speak only when it adds value to the conversation. It could be as straightforward as pausing for a few seconds before responding, allowing oneself time to consider the weight and impact of their words. Embracing quietude in a noisy world. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, the act of embracing silence becomes a radical yet essential endeavor. It's a choice to withdraw from the incessant chatter, to find solace in one's thoughts, and to speak with intention and purpose. The Stoics understood this well. They knew that in silence one could find wisdom, and in measured speech one could wield influence. The journey towards mastering the art of silence and wise speech is ongoing, a practice that evolves and deepens with time. It's about striking a balance, knowing when to speak, and when to let silence speak for you. As we navigate our daily interactions, let us remember the Stoic teachings, that in the economy of words, each one holds immense power, and in the quiet spaces between them lies profound wisdom. Lesson 2. The art of speaking with intention. In a world where words are scattered carelessly, like autumn leaves tossed by the wind, the Stoic approach to speech stands out as a beacon of focus and deliberation. As we delve deeper into the heart of Stoic wisdom, it becomes clear that true intelligence lies not just in what we say, but in the reason behind our words. The one who speaks without thinking doesn't truly understand, and the one who understands may choose silence. This seemingly simple paradox unlocks layers of profound meaning about the nature of knowledge and expression. The Stoics, with their keen eye for human behavior, recognized that the urge to speak often overshadows the significance of the message itself. They advocated for a shift from impulsive chatter to deliberate communication, where each word is a carefully chosen tool serving a specific purpose. This practice isn't about enforced silence, but rather about cultivating meaningful dialogue. Imagine a debate or discussion. The usual scene involves participants hurriedly voicing their opinions, often interrupting and drowning each other out. Now, envision this scenario with a Stoic approach. Each person takes a moment to reflect, to grasp the core of what they want to convey, and then speaks with clarity and precision. The conversation transforms from a cacophony of voices into a harmonious exchange of ideas. To integrate this lesson, one might begin by asking themselves, what is the goal of my words? Are they meant to inform, persuade, offer solace, or build connection? This inward inquiry helps filter out impulsive speech, ensuring that when we do speak, our words align with our intentions and values. Speech is a reflection of inner wisdom. In the Stoic tradition, it's seen as a window into the mind. What we say and how we say it reveals our inner thoughts, beliefs, and understanding. Therefore, speaking with purpose is not just about external communication. It's an expression of our internal state. When our words are thoughtful and deliberate, they reveal a mind that is equally composed and discerning. Furthermore, speaking with purpose requires a deep understanding of oneself and the subject at hand. It's not simply about being correct or appearing intelligent, but about sharing insights that are valuable and beneficial to the listener. This aspect of Stoic communication encourages continuous learning and self-improvement, as one cannot speak purposefully without a well-grounded understanding of the topic. In today's world, where the sheer volume of information can be overwhelming, the Stoic practice of speaking with purpose serves as a guiding star. It reminds us that our words have the power to enlighten, inspire, and connect. By choosing our words wisely, we not only communicate more effectively, but also contribute to a more thoughtful and reflective society. As we navigate our daily interactions, let us carry with us the Stoic ideal of purposeful speech. Let's pause and reflect before we speak, considering the impact and intent of our words. This practice not only enriches our conversations, but also deepens our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. In the realm of Stoic wisdom, words are not just sounds uttered by the tongue. They are the echoes of our thoughts, the manifestations of our intentions, and the bridges that connect us to others. Lesson 3. The art of speech and the power of silence. On our Stoic path towards wisdom, we gain a deeper understanding of thoughtful speaking and the importance of silence. Mastery of language goes beyond eloquence. It lies in discerning when to speak and when to embrace quiet contemplation. This lesson explores the delicate dance between expressing what's necessary and withholding the superfluous. The Stoic maxim, "Speak only if it improves upon the silence," serves as a guiding star, navigating the complexities of communication. The Stoics believe that true wisdom lies in recognizing the right moments to voice our thoughts and when to allow quietude to prevail. This balance isn't simply about holding back our words. It's about comprehending the weight and impact they carry. In practical terms, this means being mindful of our impulsive urges to speak. Before joining a conversation or responding in a discussion, we should pause and consider whether our contribution will offer genuine value or simply add to the background noise. This pause, this moment of reflection, is where discernment resides. It's in this space that we decide if our words will enlighten, comfort, or inspire, or if they will simply dissipate into the ether, forgotten and inconsequential. The power of listening. Central to the Stoic approach to speech is the art of listening. In this context, listening is more than simply perceiving words. It's an active engagement with the speaker. It involves comprehending not just the surface meaning of the words, but also the emotions, intentions, and underlying messages. By honing our listening skills, we become more effective communicators. We learn to respond not with preconceived notions or rehearsed replies, but with genuine insight and empathy. Listening transforms our interactions, making them richer and more meaningful. It allows us to connect on a deeper level, building trust and understanding. Silence as a source of strength. In Stoicism, silence is not a sign of weakness or ignorance, but rather a source of strength. It signifies a mind at peace, confident in its wisdom and content with its own thoughts. In silence, we find the space to reflect, ponder our experiences, and delve into the depths of our understanding. Embracing silence can be particularly powerful in times of conflict or stress. When emotions run high and words can become weapons, choosing silence can be a powerful strategy. It allows us to step back and view the situation with clarity, free from the heat of immediate reaction. Integrating speech and silence. Incorporating the Stoic balance of speech and silence into our daily lives requires practice and mindfulness. It's about making a conscious choice to speak with purpose and to listen with intent. It's about recognizing that sometimes the most powerful thing we can say is nothing at all. Lesson 4. The art of speaking with authenticity. This lesson explores the importance of speaking with authenticity within Stoic philosophy. Here, integrity in speech is paramount, forming the bedrock of both personal character and social interaction. This principle goes beyond simply telling the truth. It encompasses the genuineness and ethical weight of our words. Epictetus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, advises us to first grasp the meaning of what we intend to say before uttering it. This profound advice underscores the Stoic commitment to authenticity, advocating for a deep alignment between our spoken words and our true beliefs. Aligning words with beliefs. A path to authenticity. The Stoic pursuit of aligning speech with belief is an exercise in authenticity and moral clarity. For the Stoics, it's not enough to simply avoid falsehoods. We must also ensure our words reflect our genuine thoughts and intentions. This alignment is crucial because it builds a foundation of trust and respect in both personal and professional relationships. When individuals communicate with sincerity, They are perceived as reliable and honest, qualities valued in all aspects of life. Practicing authenticity, introspection, and thoughtful communication. Putting this Stoic principle into practice involves continuous introspection of our motives and intentions before speaking. We must ensure our words are not driven by ego, deception, or superficiality, but instead serve as an expression of our true selves. Speaking with kindness and constructiveness. In line with Stoic philosophy, speaking with integrity also means striking a balance between honesty and tactfulness. The Stoics did not advocate for brutal frankness or harsh truth-telling. Instead, they emphasized the importance of expressing one's truth in a considerate and constructive manner. This approach to communication is not just about maintaining harmonious relationships, but also about contributing positively to the growth and well-being of others. The ripple effect of authentic communication. In every conversation, whether casual or serious, the words we choose and the way we deliver them can significantly impact the listener. By speaking with kindness and thoughtfulness, we uphold the Stoic values of empathy and mutual respect, fostering a more understanding and compassionate community. Cultivating integrity in daily communication. Integrating the Stoic principle of integrity into our daily communication is a journey of self-improvement and mindful practice. It requires us to be constantly aware of the discrepancy between our thoughts and our speech, striving to bridge this gap with honesty and authenticity. This practice not only enhances our personal growth, but also contributes to a culture of trust and sincerity in our communities. As we navigate through our daily interactions, let us remember the Stoic teaching in the realm of speech. It is not the quantity of words that matters, but the quality of their truth and the intention behind them. Lesson 5. The power of focused speech. This lesson delves into the Stoic philosophy, a treasure trove of wisdom concerning human behavior. Here, we'll examine the importance the Stoics placed on clear and concise communication. The core principle explored is the virtue of brevity, expressing oneself with few, well-chosen words. As the old saying goes, speak only as much as necessary. The Stoics believe that the effectiveness of words doesn't lie in their quantity, but in their accuracy and relevance. Their approach to communication emphasizes using words sparingly, like a valuable resource. This doesn't imply being curt or withholding information. Instead, it's about ensuring that our words carry weight and are to the point. By practicing brevity, we not only respect our audience's time and focus, but also clarify our own thoughts and intentions. This discipline of meticulously choosing words forces us to delve deeper into what we want to convey, distilling our thoughts to their core essence. Impact of focused speech. Concise communication holds significant power for both the speaker and the listener. For the speaker, it fosters a habit of clear and focused thinking, enabling them to express their ideas with impact. For the listener, it ensures the message is received without unnecessary distractions, enhancing comprehension and retention. In a world bombarded with excessive information and verbose communication, the Stoic practice of brevity in speech becomes a refreshing and impactful way to interact with others. Lesson 6. The power of considered words. This lesson delves into the Stoic practice of contemplative speech, a cornerstone principle urging us to carefully consider our words before unleashing them upon the world. It explores the Stoic discipline of thoughtful communication, rooted in the wisdom of think twice before you speak. Our words and their influence have the power to sow the seeds of either success or failure in the minds of others. Stoic philosophy encourages the cultivation of thoughtfulness in communication. It advocates for a deliberate pause before speaking, a moment of reflection to assess the impact and necessity of our pronouncements. This practice is not about stifling ourselves, but rather about fostering a sense of responsibility for the power our words wield. When we speak without reflection, we risk igniting misunderstandings, conflicts, or even emotional wounds. However, by taking the time to carefully consider our words, we can ensure they are aligned with our true intentions and values. This mindful approach to speech encourages us to be both honest and empathetic, considering how our words will be received by others. The advantages of reflective speech. The practice of reflective speech offers numerous benefits. It strengthens our ability to communicate effectively, ensuring that our messages are clear and purposeful. It also fosters the development of stronger, more respectful relationships as others recognize our consideration for their feelings and perspectives. Additionally, this practice of thoughtful articulation aligns with the Stoic pursuit of self-improvement, as it encourages us to be more self-aware and intentional in our interactions. In a world rife with impulsive reactions, the Stoic art of reflective speech offers a path to more meaningful and harmonious communication. Lesson 7. Detached communication. This lesson explores the art of detached communication, a skill that is especially important in our current world of rapid exchanges and frequent emotional intensity. We will delve into the Stoic concept of maintaining composure during conversations, as reflected in the maxim, "Remain unruffled, speak calmly, and with reason." The Stoics advocated for a form of communication that transcends immediate emotional reactions by emphasizing control over composure and dialogue. This doesn't signify a lack of emotions or empathy, but rather the ability to manage our reactions and respond thoughtfully and with grace. By practicing detached communication, we avoid being carried away by the heat of the moment, which can lead to impulsive and regrettable words. Instead, we create an opportunity to fully comprehend the situation and articulate responses that are constructive and consistent with our core values. This method is particularly valuable in conflict resolution or emotionally charged discussions, where calm and clear-headed communication can pave the way for understanding and resolution. Advantages of detached communication. Adopting detached communication fosters healthier and more productive interactions. It allows for a deeper level of listening and understanding because we are not preoccupied with immediately formulating a response. This Stoic practice also strengthens our emotional intelligence as it requires us to identify and regulate our emotions. By doing so, we build stronger and more respectful relationships in both our personal and professional lives. By embracing this Stoic principle, we contribute to a more thoughtful and empathetic dialogue in all areas of our existence. Sure, here is a paraphrased version of Lesson 8. Constructive communication using new words and not abbreviating the text. Lesson 8. The power of positive speech. This lesson explores the idea of using communication as a tool for good, a principle inspired by the philosophy of Stoicism. Stoicism teaches the value of expressing oneself while also contributing to the greater benefit of the community. Here, we delve into the idea of using speech as a way to create positive influence and bring people together. Just like the saying, use your voice not just to express, but to improve, to heal, to unite. Stoics believe that speaking should have a purpose that goes beyond personal needs. They emphasize the importance of considering the broader impact of our words in all interactions, both in personal conversations and in public discussions. They urged us to think about how our speech can benefit not only ourselves but also others. This approach to communication requires us to look beyond our immediate desires and opinions and consider the bigger picture of what our words might cause. By adopting this mindset, our speech becomes a bridge that connects us, a healer of differences, and a force that unites us. It's about finding a balance between expressing our own truths and being aware of the needs and perspectives of others. This helps create an environment of mutual respect and understanding, ultimately strengthening our communities and fostering deeper connections through dialogue. Putting this Stoic principle into practice in our everyday communication can significantly improve our sense of community and collective understanding. When we speak with the intention of contributing positively, our words can help build trust, promote empathy, and encourage collaboration. This is especially important in difficult situations or disagreements, where constructive communication can pave the way for solutions and growth. Furthermore, by embracing this Stoic practice, we align our speech with values of selflessness and compassion, reinforcing the idea that each person can contribute to the betterment of the whole community. Lesson 9. Communicating with understanding. This lesson delves into the art of speaking with understanding, a core principle championed by Stoicism, a philosophy emphasizing virtue and wisdom. Stoicism highlights the significance of empathy in communication. Here, we explore the concept of empathetic speech, which embodies the idea of speaking not only to be grasped, but also to grasp the perspectives of others. Through this approach, Stoicism teaches us the value of crafting our words to resonate with and comprehend the feelings and viewpoints of others, ultimately fostering connection through mutual understanding. The Stoics believe that genuine communication transcends the mere exchange of words. It encompasses a sharing of emotions and experiences. When we communicate with understanding, we open ourselves to the perspectives and feelings of others, building a bridge of empathy. This empathetic approach to conversation necessitates an active effort to listen attentively and grasp the underlying emotions behind the spoken words. It's about stepping into another person's shoes, seeing the world through their eyes, and then responding in a way that acknowledges their feelings and perspective. By doing so, we not only communicate our message more effectively, but also cultivate stronger and more meaningful relationships, thus enhancing both emotional intelligence and the quality of our dialogues. Engaging in empathetic communication strengthens our emotional intelligence, a crucial aspect of Stoic self-improvement. It allows us to become more attuned to our own emotions and those of others, fostering a deeper comprehension of human nature. In practice, empathetic speech can be particularly transformative in conflict resolution or emotionally charged discussions. By acknowledging not just the factual content, but also the emotional undercurrents of the conversation, we can alleviate tensions and find common ground. This Stoic practice not only enriches our personal interactions, but also contributes to a more compassionate and understanding society. Lesson 10. The Art of Articulate Communication. Mastering the art of confidence and consideration. This concluding lesson explores the Stoic ideal of expressing oneself with clarity and self-assurance while prioritizing respect for others. This principle aligns with the Stoic belief in speaking freely, but ensuring your words are tempered by reason and courtesy. Striking a balance. Conviction with courtesy. The Stoics emphasized the importance of assertiveness in speech for effectively conveying thoughts and defending beliefs. However, they equally stressed the necessity of always coupling this assertiveness with respect for the listener. This balance is the cornerstone of successful communication, allowing for honesty and directness without resorting to abrasiveness or dismissal. Practicing articulate assertiveness. By practicing this approach, we learn to express our viewpoints firmly while remaining receptive to the perspectives of others. This method not only fosters clarity and conviction in our communication, but also cultivates an environment of mutual respect and open-minded dialogue. Navigating disagreements with Stoic principles. The Stoic approach to assertive yet respectful speech is particularly valuable in navigating challenging conversations. It empowers us to engage in difficult discussions with composure and empathy. By expressing our viewpoints assertively, we ensure our voices are heard and our perspectives are understood. Simultaneously, by maintaining respect, we acknowledge the validity of other viewpoints and keep the lines of communication open. This Stoic method fosters constructive exchanges rather than confrontational ones, paving the way for resolution and understanding. Conclusion. A legacy of wise communication. As we conclude our exploration of Stoic communication principles, let us remember the timeless wisdom imparted by these ancient philosophers. Their teachings are not mere relics of the past, but guiding lights for our present and future interactions. Weaving Stoicism into our daily lives, may we carry these lessons forward, integrating them into the fabric of our daily conversations. Let's strive to speak with intention, listen with empathy, and express ourselves with both assertiveness and respect. In doing so, we honor the Stoic legacy of wise communication, enriching not only our lives, but also the lives of those around us. The power of words. Choose wisely. Remember, in the vast tapestry of human interaction, Every word we speak is a thread that can either strengthen the weave or cause it to unravel. Choose your threads wisely. A path guided by wisdom and compassion. May your path of communication be guided by wisdom, and may your words always reflect the depth of your understanding and the breadth of your compassion. Until we meet again, speak thoughtfully, listen intently, and live with the principles of Stoicism in mind.